You know, sometimes I question also why I make videos or why I put myself out there. And it's definitely not for attention. It's not for money, it's not for attention. Most of the attention I get is negative anyway. The only thing that made me feel less alone when I was going through hard times was finding people online who were just being open about their experiences. I think one of the most painful experiences is having hope. Having hope in a relationship lasting, having hope in something better happening in your life, or you get used to a certain level of whatever life, you know, and when you get used to it, it's fine. No matter how dark it may look to others or painful, like, that's your normal and you get used to it and it's fine. But then something comes along that gives you hope, or like it gives you love, or gives you something, like it gives you something you weren't expecting, and when that thing goes away, it's like really hard to deal with, because now that was your norm. Like, that was the new normal that you got used to, and then it's like, I wish I'd never hoped. Like, I wish I'd never got my hopes up. I wish I never believed in all of this. I wish I'd never, like, but that's a lie too. Like, that's a lie too. I want to believe that things can be better. I want to believe that love is possible. I want to believe that relationships can last and be good, and that people can have a genuine connection. I don't want to believe that, like, I don't want to believe that I'm gonna feel alone for my entire life. But yeah, I think hope is a dangerous drug. Hope is a very dangerous drug, and it hurts a lot. My biggest fear in life it's not about being alone forever, it's about feeling alone forever. And there's a big difference, because you can feel alone in the company of others very easily. And I feel like my whole life I felt alone without really being alone. And honestly, maybe it's better to be alone if it makes you feel less lonely. And that's what I'm figuring out now through this process of separating and, you know, thinking about my future and stuff like that. It almost feels better to think about being alone if I'm gonna be less lonely. Because seriously, nothing cuts as badly as being around all of these people and that making you feel even more alone. And I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. Like, I don't know, I have a hard time connecting with people, probably because of the autism. I can't relate to many people. I'm different, and the only reason I know I'm different is because of all the experiences I've had talking to people who don't fucking understand me. Because I thought I was normal up until people made me realize, like, that we're not experiencing the same reality in the same way. And I don't even know how to put that into words. Like, how can you describe your reality if it's all you've ever known? You know? But I know people are not relating when I start communicating, and, like, it feels like I'm an alien trying to communicate to humans. I know that's a pretty common autistic experience now that I have friends who are autistic, so I know I'm not alone in that. But it still sucks. It's still hard to deal with that. I'm tired. I like when I sleep. I'm never alone when I sleep. Never. I'm always in good company. Like last night in my dream, I was literally going to it felt like a festival, you know, like Burning Man or something like that, and I was going there with people, and I was dancing with somebody, and it was amazing, and I was hugging somebody. I don't think people really understand what isolation is, like true isolation, if they've never lived through it. Like when nobody can relate to you, and nobody can see you, and you think you're experiencing the same reality and you're not. And you touch people and they feel empty, and it starts to feel like you're living in a hologram where nothing is real and you're alone. That's kind of what reality feels like to me. Yeah, that's why I make videos. Because one time I found somebody who makes videos who was kind of like me, and it made me feel less alone. So that's why. Maybe somebody like me will see this and, you know, just know that you're not alone if you feel this way. Okay, my camera died. Thanks for watching.